Good afternoon, everybody. It is Thursday, May 27th, and I am trying to fix soccer rules. So what's up, Tom? What's up, Ryan? Everyone, this is my brother, Ryan. He's going to be the host for our trivia show today. How's everybody doing?
I'm doing all right. I woke up, did my Italian quiz, actually got to answer every single question on this quiz, which is very different from last time, but we're doing good otherwise. Ryan, how are you?
I'm doing great. I'm excited to hear Justin talk about Manchester United, to be honest.
All right. So we are going to do, obviously, this is going to be our trivia episode. So that's why Ryan's on. But we are going to do a little bit of sports talk here in the beginning. Obviously, today's episode is brought to you by Back Sports Page and M&M Landscaping Services. You can check them out on Instagram. It's my buddy, Matt. He does a really good job, really, really good job. He's a pro. And if you need someone to take care of your lawn, mulching, anything like that, he's the man to go to. So just search M&M Landscaping and the number will pop up. All right. So yesterday in the Europa League final, it was a great match. Villarreal versus Manchester United. It was very good. Villarreal scored first, and then Manchester United got one back. And then I hate this. And they have two legs for soccer in most of them. And then the finals, they just play one game in like a random place. And of course, this one basically what all the Spanish teams do when they get into a final is they literally play for penalties. They play for penalties. So Villarreal had like one guy go forward all game and set 9 back. And then, of course, it went into penalties. And not only did it go into penalties, each team went 10 for 10 in their first 10 penalties. And then the goalkeepers had to kick. And Villarreal's goalkeeper got it past David De Gea, and David De Gea, he might have just tapped the ball to the goalie. It was the worst. I'm ready. It sucks David De Gea is leaving United like this, but but there has to be a better way to end these finals. There has to be. And I agree that penalties are one of the most thrilling things in sports, but it's so close now, and the guys are so good that you can't stop half of them. You get lucky if you stop one. So I don't know, Ryan, what do you think would be a better alternative?
Well, I don't know if there's a better alternative. You kind of alluded to it at the beginning here, and I saw your tweet about it yesterday. You do know that 2-leg games can still go to penalties, right? Yeah,
of course, but it makes it very, very different. I don't know if you watched it yesterday. Villarreal, literally, they did the same thing that all the Spanish teams do. They're Atletico Madrid, poor man's Atletico Madrid. They just sat back 10 all game. It was boring. It sucked. And you know what? We're just going to move on from it because I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Okay.
All right. So today in sports history, in 1904, New York Giants first baseman Dan Ncaa collects a Major League Baseball record 5 stolen bases in a 3-1 win over the Brooklyn Superbas at the Polo Grounds at NYC. It was broken in 1991 by Otis Nixon. The weirdest thing about that is that guy was a first baseman. I can't imagine Albert Pujols stealing 5 bases in a Major League Baseball game. So,
not all first basemen are built the same.
That's a dumb statement. And then we are approaching. I know it's Pacific Islander and Asian American month, but we are also approaching in June the Cleveland Cavaliers Appreciation Month. They suck. They're going to suck for a long time, but every time during this month in June, I will be playing a clip from the Cavs championship run in 2016, and so. Here is my clip. There we go.
Okay. Had it.
LeBron James with the rejection. Wow. His third block.
All right. So obviously that was what did you say?
Chase down block.
Yeah. I remember there's a podcast out there, Richard Jefferson's. I think he goes over it like second by second, and it was crazy. But the Cavs suck now, so and they're probably not even going to get like this is a 4-person draft, and they're not even going to get in the top 4. So really good job again by the Cavs this year. Having 2 point guards that are 6'1" and Colin Sexton shoots 70 shots a game. It's really working well for the Cavs. I have a lot of hope for the future. So whatever. So we'll stick in the NBA. Tom, your Knicks finally won a game in MSG.
Trae Young's balding.
He is balding. That is, but once again, Spike Lee was wearing who knows what.
I don't understand it, dude. I don't get it.
I don't get that. But I saw some clips from the game. It had to be exciting. This is the first time the Nets have been in the Knicks have been in the playoffs for a couple
2013
years. 2013. And the only thing that sucks is the Brooklyn Nets might be the best team in the history of basketball.
That's fair. That's what happens when you get an entire lineup of superstars and young guys.
Yeah, Joe Harris, who shoots like 48% from 3, is their 4th option. And their 5th option is Blake Griffin, who is still only 31. That should be interesting. I think they'll get past Boston easily, especially without Jaylen Brown. And the other thing that I always harp on about this, like, I don't know if you guys saw what Kyrie said yesterday. He hopes there's not racism. I'm so done with Kyrie. It's not even funny. Like, dude, just shut up. And then there was that whole thing in the beginning of the year when he was on personal reasons, missing games, and he was like on Zooms listening to like governors and things like that. Like, dude, honestly, if you don't want to play basketball, don't play basketball, but then just shut up about it. Like, just go into politics or something. And I didn't like Kyrie because he went to Duke. I liked him on the Cavs. There's clearly something wrong with his head. Like, I really do think there is. So, whatever. Also, now in the Western Conference, do we think the Suns have any chance to win after losing Game 2?
I think so personally because they are a very well-coached team and they have a lot of guys who are good role players and fit in well with the rest of the team. But it's always hard for me to even though I don't like the guy, it's always hard for me to bet against LeBron, especially when he has Anthony Davis. So I would think they could win a game, but I don't know if they'll win the series. Yeah,
what do you think, Ryan?
Well, to say, Justin, how many years in Cleveland did we find ourselves feeling momentarily worried only to have LeBron put every single player on that team in the city on his back and make it seem completely silly that we were ever worried to begin with. So it's hard to see that trend ending anytime soon.
Yeah, I think from like 2015, 2017, those 3 years there, I think in the Eastern Conference Finals, they fell down 0-2 twice in 2 straight years. And then it just comes back. So, LeBron is LeBron. I'll always love him he gave us the championship, and this is his appreciation month almost. So I hope they do. I don't know if they can beat the Nets, though. I really don't. Like, the Nets are they're not even like the super team like the Warriors were. It's 3 guys that are in the prime of their careers for the most part. They can flip a switch, and when they flip a switch, I think the only team that has a chance to beat them would be the Lakers because they've been together for a little bit longer, and they are better coached. But I don't know. I don't see anyone beating the Nets. So
yeah, it's hard for me to say that anyone's going to beat the Nets.
They're the Monstars.
They're the Monstars.
That's true. So I have to do a little backtracking here. I think Ja Morant might actually be okay.
What gave you that?
Yeah, I missed the memo on him not being good.
Yeah.
Well, okay. First of all, how many highlights on the internet are there of that? Oh, what if Ja Morant finished this and he doesn't finish it? But he had another.
What about all the other highlights?
There's not that many.
That's debatable.
Exactly. I'm right.
That's
Don't worry. I'm still
That's
right.
very debatable.
I'm still right. But he's good. He had a career night. I don't think they're getting past the Jazz.
No.
But what are you gonna do? It's honestly like I don't really like the NBA, Tom. You know that. I don't think you really do, Ryan, either. But it's cool to have teams like the Suns, and even though it's weird to say, it's cool to have teams like the Knicks back in the playoffs and the Trailblazers out west. So it's more interesting than it's been, but it also seems like we're going to end at the same road with just another Lakers Nets kind of thing. So
at least it's not the Warriors.
Yeah, which also kind of sucks though, because I mean Steph Curry, I hate him and I don't wish things go good for him ever, but he's exciting to watch. Like, and they were the 8th seed. Like the stupid play-in tournament, like they should have been in the playoffs. So whatever. The Bucks are dominating the Heat, and the Clippers might be the worst super team ever created. Paul George just can't score, and
playoff P, baby.
Playoff P, exactly. And then Kawhi Leonard is a great defensive player, but I always kind of thought that he really wasn't one of the best players in the NBA. Except for when he was in Toronto. I don't think he's been one of the best players in the NBA the past 2 years. I
agree with that, but when he was with the Spurs, he was crazy. I saw him in person in the playoffs twice. The first time I watched him, he dropped 40. The second time, he dropped 45.
Yeah. But I mean, basically, I look at Kawhi kind of how he's a poor man's version of Giannis, basically. So whatever. Onto the Major League Baseball and the baseball team. Apparently, Mickey Callaway is like a really bad dude. I didn't know that, but we kind of knew that. But so that's good. That's really good for him. And Tom, me and you have talked about this as well. But I mean, Fernando Tatis is so exciting. We talk about how what they should have done with Mike Trout. The MLB needs to just ride on Tatis's great. He's so exciting. He does all the cool things. It makes it so much better. So I think they need to tie their string to him, and just wherever he goes, they go. Because
him and Tim Anderson.
I like Tim Anderson a lot.
He's got the swag that the MLB needs nowadays.
And then just a quick update for the baseball team here in Ohio. How stupid are they? Well, they're so stupid that Zach Plesac, I think the third starter in our rotation, broke his thumb ripping off his own jersey after a bad start. So he's out 6 to 8 weeks. Won't need surgery, I guess, but I mean, just
how
great
do you
things.
break your thumb ripping a jersey?
It got caught on a chair or something like that. Look it up. It happened. It happened.
We have a weird history with pitchers hurting their hands in very stupid ways, huh?
And throwing soup too in basketball.
True. Yeah.
I mean, Damon Jones throws soup, so.
Well, Bauer was the one who basically sliced his hand off flying a drone before Game 6 of the World Series.
Yeah. No, it wasn't the World Series. ALCS.
ALCS, right?
It was in Toronto. Yeah. So.
Break
but like I said, I've said it all year. I'm not going to a game. Dolans don't get my money this year. They suck. All right, and finally, just some quick NFL stuff before we move on to the games. Tom, this is all you.
Okay, so the NFL set their calorie limit and their salary ceiling.
Set their calorie limit?
I know.
So offensive linemen can only have 2,000 calories a day?
No. They get 4,000, bro. They got to be big boys.
Okay.
Their salary ceiling. Dyslexia at its finest.
I forgot. Yes, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make fun of you. I forgot.
Keeps making fun of your brother loves making fun of me for my dyslexia, bro. I don't know what it is. Maybe something happened to him as a child I don't know about, but
sensitivity training is something that might be on the horizon for him.
Yeah, it's fair. It's a fair statement. I'll never go to sensitivity training, but it's a fair statement.
So basically, by setting the salary cap and the ceiling that the NFL gets, each team has up to a certain number that they're allowed to spend, and then they also show where the cap was from last year. So the cap last year was $182.5 million, and now this year it got moved up to $208.2 million for the 2022 season. All right, So next year it's going to be an increase of 14% essentially. There is no luxury tax, I don't think, in the NFL. So it's just going up there. And then if you go over You have to do things that like the Saints did, where they have voidable year contracts and all that other crap that I really don't understand, in all honesty, because we talked about that when they gave it to Hill. But essentially, all that is just setting the cap for how much money they can spend for next year, based on their projections for this year. Gotcha.
And then in the NFL, we talked about a little bit before we went live. Shannon Sharp decided to call Julio Jones on live TV and didn't tell him he was being recorded, which Tom, he takes a media law class. It's illegal. Yeah. It's illegal to do that. And it would be hilarious if Shannon Sharp had to go to jail. And then the final thing, I don't want to touch on this much yet. Supposedly Deshaun Watson isn't going to get deposed until 2022. So can Goodell suspend him? Do you put him on like the non-injured reserve list? Like
commissioner's exempt list.
Yeah, like I can't think that they would let him play this year with all that's going on. But
how many women have accused him again? Like 20 some?
It went up to 22. Yeah. But those who named themselves brought it, and anyone who didn't name themselves had to drop the case, essentially. Okay. So I think it's down to like 17-ish. I could be incorrect. But it's still basically 20.
Yeah. So I go ahead.
It's just a tough look. I mean, obviously you want to do trial innocent until proven guilty and all that, but like 2 people is one thing, but 20 people all saying the same thing in general. It's tough to kind of have a guy be a face of your franchise in a very important media market when that's something that could end up being proven to be true.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much lower Houston can go at this point. If there was relegation in the NFL, they would be in like the 5th league by now. I agree. I just don't. I don't think you can play him. I don't think you can. He has to be on the reserve list this year, I think.
Yeah.
But with that, that's all of our real talk. So let's get into it. All right. In our trivia bonanza today, Tom is going to lose by a lot. I just want everyone to know that. So we have 4 categories: NFL, NBA, NCAA, Major League Baseball. NCAA will be both football and basketball. We each have 10 to 50 points for each category. Once we get through the first 10 questions, we will be doing a speed round of where to go to school, each of me and Tom will. And then we'll finish up, and then we'll have Final Jeopardy, I believe. Yep. Ryan found a question. So, all right. Tom, you're the first up. We don't really have a buzzer here, so we're kind of going to do this. Oh, another rule I forgot to tell everyone. Another rule, Tom will get the question. If he doesn't know it, I can steal it if I want to, but if I steal it and get it wrong, I lose 20 points if it was a $10 question instead of 10. So, Tom, I wish you the best of luck. I want to tell you right now, the speed round of where to go to school, I might triple your score in that round. And other than that, I think I got you beat pretty easily. So I'll let you go first.
All right. So wait, do we just like put a hand up or something? Or
so
like,
your question we're gonna do. It's gonna rotate back and forth between who's like the preliminary answer and who will have the option to steal. Because when you have the option to steal, you also have the double risk. So to go back and forth between who's playing with no risk and then who has the option to steal back and forth. So you'll be first this time.
Yeah, right. I mean, you have 10 seconds to answer, basically, or kind of that much. So, Tom, you're up. You can either go NFL, NBA, NCAA, MLB.
Give me the largest point value for the NFL.
Okay.
50
NFL. In 2001, Bubba Franks made the NFL Pro Bowl for which team?
The Chiefs.
That is incorrect.
Shit.
Justin, you have the chance to steal. I can repeat the question if you need.
Repeat the question.
In 2001, Bubba Franks made the NFL Pro Bowl for which team?
I knew that.
Browns.
Incorrect as well. So you are minus 100. That was the Packers.
Oh, I'm minus 20, not 10.
It was a 50-point question.
Oh, God. We're starting over that question didn't count. No, I did
not. No.
You're in a bad spot, bro.
Yeah, I didn't even know the rules. Okay. Whew. All right, start over. Tom, pick.
What?
Pick one,
Well, then
Tom.
I guess I'll go with the NFL 50-point question, and I'm going to predict that the answer is the Packers. Okay.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, so he gets
I guess
50,
we can do that.
50 points. There you go.
Okay.
Tom's got 50.
Guess you saved yourself 50 points there, Justin, through some creative rulemaking.
Yeah, I mean, well, I also didn't realize what was happening, so that
Actually,
happens. So
saved
Tom
himself
got
150 points.
Oh, true.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, right. So I will go with 50 for NCAA.
50 for NCAA. All right, you might know this one. This is a football question. What two schools played in the first ever college football game in 1869?
Oh my God, this was a today in sports history.
It was.
Harvard and Yale.
Incorrect. Tom, you can steal it if you want. Does he have the option to steal it? Can he just pass if he doesn't want to?
Yeah, he doesn't. Yeah, if you just say that.
Okay.
I really want to pass, but I feel like I know one of the teams. So I'm going to pass, but I want to know before the answers come out. Was one of them Rutgers?
Yes, one of them was Rutgers.
Shit,
and one
I
of
knew
them,
the answer.
Give me the other guess. Just it won't count, but what was your other guess?
New Jersey?
No, it was a school that played in the conference Justin was thinking. It's Princeton and Rutgers.
Princeton. Oh.
All right.
I knew it was Rutgers. I knew it was in Jersey. I remember that much.
Yep.
Oh.
All right, so I guess Tom, now you pick the category and the point amount you want.
I'll go back to the NFL, but I'll do 30.
30. All right, this one I think should be gettable. Which sportswear brand ended its 10-year association with the NFL in 2011?
Probably Nike.
Is that your final answer?
No. I'll go with Adidas.
Both were incorrect, actually.
Shit.
A little hint for you there, Justin.
Repeat the question.
Which sportswear brand ended its 10-year association with the NFL in 2011?
Reebok.
That's correct. First correct answer.
One of the two.
All right, so Justin,
All
your
right.
turn.
So which one was that?
That was a 30,
NFL
so I'm down to 20. You're up to 30.
And I'm blacking out the questions as we go, so I'll know if something's been picked.
Wait, he got
All
the
right.
50. So he's at minus 20 and I'm at 20 because he got the 50.1 wrong, right?
Yep.
No,
Okay.
you're at 50. I'm at 20.
But I just got my 30-point question wrong, so now I'm at 20.
No,
you
you
don't lose points.
You don't
Oh, you don't lose
points,
points
so-
for missing? Okay.
No, unless you steal it. Which I
Oh, okay. I
stole.
got you now.
So it's 50 to 30.
All right.
50 to 30.
Keeping my math up here. I got you.
All right, give me NBA 10.
Okay. If you don't get this one, I might have to have you change your last name. Star NBA center DeMarcus Cousins is known by what nickname?
Boogie.
That's correct.
What? How much was that?
10. Rightfully
10.
so,
it's
I would
50,
say.
So
Got
it's
it.
50 to 40.
Okay. Give me NCAA is both football and basketball.
Yeah, I'll tell you
Yes.
before I ask the question.
Give me the
It-
30.1 there.
All right, so this is football. What is the name of the award given out each season to the nation's top college quarterback?
Oh,
Yes.
I definitely saw it. I don't know. I'll pass it.
Okay, Justin, if you want to steal it.
Davey O'Brien.
That's correct.
Yeah, the O'Brien. For some reason I always mix that one up with the O lineman award. I always think the O'Brien is the O line award.
What's the O-line award? It's
I couldn't tell you.
Nagurski. Is it Nagurski? All right. Give me MLB for 10.
All righty. Sorry, 1 second. MLB for 10. All right. Giancarlo Stanton led the majors with 59 home runs in 2017. Who hit the second most home runs that season?
Was this, you said 2017, right?
Yep.
Aaron Judge?
That's correct. Was Aaron Judge.
Had that. How much?
That was 10.
Yeah.
Keeps taking these 10s.
I try to make the 10s pretty easy. I try
Yeah.
my best to actually tier the difficulties.
Right. Give me the 20 for the NFL.
20 NFL. Okay. Which quarterback's record of highest QB rating by a rookie was broken in 2012 by Robert Griffin III? So who held that record prior to RG3?
Oh. Who did RG3 broke it?
Yep. So it's the highest QB rating by a rookie prior to Robert Griffin III in
Jesus
2012.
Christ, I don't know. Elway?
Oh, no, that's incorrect.
Jesus Christ. What are these 20-point questions?
Hey, man, I was trying my best, okay?
I'm not going to steal it. I'll guess, though, off the record. No, I won't. What's the answer?
Ben Roethlisberger.
I didn't even know he played as a rookie.
Yeah, I think he
Are you
played a lot
serious?
as a rookie.
Yeah, I knew
Yeah,
he
he
got
played a lot.
drafted in
I'm
that same class
trusting-
with Manning and Rivers and
Yeah.
everything. I didn't even know he played as a rookie.
I'm trusting
Yeah, he
the
started.
link that you guys gave me to give me the correct answers here. So
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
So I'll go with NCAA for 40.
Okay. I won't make you get the nickname right for this, but it's a basketball question. What team won the first NCAA basketball national championship tournament? And I will say, I might have thrown you off there with the comment about the nicknames. It's still a prominent Division I school.
It's Ohio State.
Incorrect.
Oh.
Tom, you can steal if you want.
I want to say it's a school out west. I'm going to go. Wait, is this college football or college basketball?
Basketball, the first NCAA basketball national championship tournament.
Remember, you lose point. It's double. It's double.
Oregon.
That's okay for Tom because it is Oregon, at that time known as
Damn
the
it! Damn,
Webfoot.
I knew it was one of those two. I knew it.
They were the
God, I
Webfoot
went with
at
the
the
wrong
time.
one. Oh God! All right. So
I was very. Is it
Yeah.
football or basketball?
Yeah, no, it was basketball.
All right. Yeah, no, because when UNC won it in 2017, they kept talking about Oregon was in the first Final Four ever. I didn't know they won it though.
The first tournament was only 8 teams, so that means they won one game prior to that.
Yeah.
All right.
Is it back to me?
Yeah, you start off.
Give me an MLB, whatever the lowest one left is, whether it's 10 or 20 or
That's going to be 20.
Okay.
Who was the last Blue Jays player to lead the major leagues in home runs?
Oh, Batista.
Yep,
Yeah.
that would be correct. Jose Bautista.
Bat flip.
Yeah.
So that was 20. Was that 20?
Yeah, that was 20.
Yeah, 20.
And this next question is the last one before the halfway point. Yep.
Are there any 10s left?
NFL and NCAA.
Give me NFL 10.
Okay. Which team chose David Carr first in the 2002 NFL draft?
The Houston Texans.
Correct.
Who is the most sacked quarterback?
Probably David Carr.
David Carr.
Oh, I
73
think Tim.
times in the
I think.
season. No,
I
in the
think
season.
Tim Couch is up there. I think Tim Couch is up there as well.
Wasn't 2002 the year we were randomly good with Kelly Holcomb, though?
Yes. They actually showed that game when we lost to the Steelers in the wild card round on ESPN Classic yesterday.
So, yeah, that was
It was
actually
awesome.
an anomaly year. All right, so we're
Right,
in the
so-
halfway point. So, Maya's going to list all of these players to you. Do you want me to do it one at a time? How are we doing this?
Tom, you have a pen or a piece of paper?
I do.
All right. Yeah, just name them off, give it like 5 seconds, and then move to the next one.
Okay, and then what is the winning total of this? Like, whoever wins gets what? Points total
50
wise.
points.
50 points.
50
Okay.
points.
All right, so first person, Matt Ryan. Second person, Derek Carr. Third person, Jimmy Garoppolo. Fourth, Keenan Allen. Fifth, Khalil Mack. Sixth, TJ McConnell. I mean, obviously, for the record, this is a mix of NFL and NBA players. Sixth, Zach LaVine. Eight is Zach Randolph. 9 is Markelle Fultz. And 10, George Hill.
Oh, he went to that weird ass school.
I don't want to give anything away, but you're right.
You got yours all written down, Tommy?
I do. I only had 7 because I had no idea for 3 of them.
I only have 8. All right, Ryan, go through them.
All right, Matt Ryan went to Boston College.
Boston College.
All
One
right.
for me as well.
Derek Carr went to Fresno State.
Fresno.
I missed that one.
Fresno
Ooh,
State, baby.
okay. I thought this one might be kind of challenging.
Northern
Jimmy
Illinois.
G. Oh, Tom, I'm so sorry. Eastern.
That's you. Eastern Illinois. I got that
I
one.
knew it was
Illinois.
one of the 2.
Yes. Shout out my FCS bros. Keenan Allen went to Cal.
I went USC. I knew it was one of the 2.
Right state, yeah. Khalil Mack went to Buffalo.
Got that one.
I did not.
I'll be surprised.
You didn't get
No,
you didn't get that?
I was still writing out other ones, so I just like flipped through it.
Do you want him to read through them again?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
All
TJ McConnell went to Duquesne.
No
I
idea.
didn't get that.
I didn't get
I-
that one.
I tried
I
to
thought it
throw
was
some.
I thought it was Arizona.
Yeah, I tried to do some layups, some middle of the road, and some harder ones. Zach LaVine went to UCLA.
I got that one.
I did not get that one.
Oh, wow. It's going to be tight at the end, I think. All right. Zach Randolph went to Michigan State.
I did not put anything down for that one.
Markelle Fultz went to Washington.
I got that one. Yeah.
And George Hill, the weird university, is IUPUI.
PUI.
Ooey pooey. God
Did you get that,
damn it.
Tom?
Oh,
Did you get that? Because I had all right. So
it
how
was
many did
ooey
you have
pooey.
right?
God damn it, I knew it. Oh,
I had Uwe Washington, 3, 4. I got 5 right.
I got 4.
Oh, tragic.
Tom, that's all on you because for George Hill, I had Indiana, and then you said that weird school name, and it clicked in my head, so I put IUPUI. I blame you for that one.
I
also
put
think
UC Santa Barbara. Like I had no idea. I just knew it was weird as shit.
Yeah, I also
All right.
kind of screwed you over when I said not trying to give anything away, but you're right when you said the weird school. So I
Yeah.
confirmed it.
Yeah.
That's my bad.
No,
All
you're
right.
good.
So we will move back to the regular questions.
We are all tied up at 110.
That's a great way to get to the halfway point. I don't remember who went first going into the break.
I did, so it's Justin.
Okay, Justin, you're up.
NCAA 10.
All right, so I think that the way this question is worded will make the answer fair. It's a college basketball question. What is the traditional March Madness anthem?
One shining moment.
Correct.
I almost didn't get that.
Again, it's kind of like it's not like a factual question, but I figured it would be obvious enough. Yeah. All right, Tom.
What's left? What do I got to work with?
Yeah, give us.
All right, you have 40 for NFL, you have MLB 30 through 50, you have NBA 20 through 50, and you have NCAA 20.
I'll take the 20 in the NBA.
Oh,
Clearly, we're not NBA or Major League Baseball. People.
yeah, I don't know how easy this 20-pointer is either.
That's just exactly what I needed going into this. Thank you.
Who was okay? This actually, I thought this question might be worded wrong, so if it's incorrect, I apologize.
Fantastic.
I just copy and pasted it from the link you gave me, so don't get mad at me.
I didn't send the links.
Well, that's your friend over here. Who was so it says the question was worded, who was the taken first overall in the 2018 NBA draft? So tell me who you think was taken first in the 2018 NBA draft, and I'm going to Google it to make sure I have this
2018.
right. Yeah, we'll change the question to be whatever that actual correct answer is for the first overall pick in 2018.
I want to say it was Markelle Fultz.
All right, it was not, and the answer that I have is correct, so we're good. Justin, you want to steal it?
What? Just get bitched, Tom. By the way,
I got so much shit coming at me as I'm trying to think in here.
That's my bad.
What's the question?
Who was taken first overall in the 2018 NBA draft?
I'm not gonna steal it. Was it Tatum?
It was not. It was a guy
too.
It was a guy we talked about just the other day, Justin. DeAndre Ayton. Tom, Markelle Fultz was drafted first in 2017.
Oh God, I went older.
Yep.
I don't know new age NBA. Like I'm good to know all this like old stuff. So I'm never gonna get a question like that because I just stopped caring.
Yeah, I don't blame you. All right, I don't remember again who's up now.
Justin.
Or
Me.
Justin, you're up.
Give me Major League Baseball for the highest.
Who is the only catcher with a season of 20 or more home runs and 20 or more stolen bases?
I feel like I know it, but I'm not going to.
Is it Joe Mauer?
It is not Joe Mauer.
I'm not going to risk 50 points for this because it's the MLB.
Right.
But my guess for it's going to be Mike Piazza.
Good thing you didn't risk it. It was Ivan Rodriguez.
Ivan.
Ah, Pudge.
Yep, Pudge. Yep.
All right.
I tried. Let me get that last NFL question. Why not?
So this is for 40, just for the record.
Right.
In 2007, Sheldon Brown made the cover of Sports Illustrated for his hit on what NFL rookie?
2007.
In 2007, he made the cover of Sports Illustrated for his hit on what NFL rookie?
Wow, I have no clue. Reggie Bush.
Oh, you have a clue because that's correct.
Oh, whoa!
Yeah, that's right.
That hit went like as viral could be back in the day. He just lit him up.
I just was thinking of rookies from then. I was like, I don't know if it's a running back or a receiver, a quarterback. I have no idea. I just went with the biggest rookie I knew.
It was like a wheel route.
Yeah, no, I had no idea. I had no idea what the answer was, but I was if I was gonna steal and go with Reggie Bush. So that was 40, Ryan.
Hit. Yep.
That was 40.
Yes.
40. That was 40. Okay.
Yes.
4-0.
Yes. I said yes like 4 times.
Add a 0, and then you got the points.
That's true.
All right.
I do know how the internet is.
So we have no more NFL, right?
Nope. You have 30, 40 MLB, 30, 40, 50 NBA, and 20 NCAA.
He's taking that 20. I already know.
Yeah, give me the 20.
For the NCAA? All right. It's a football question. Tommy Frazier won a national championship with what college?
Nebraska.
Correct.
Yeah. I wasn't going to show any signs that I knew it because that would only pressure him to thinking harder.
All right.
What's the score right now?
Pretty close.
It's 140. It's 140 to 150.
So what do I got left now? I know it's a bunch of MLB questions, and what else?
Well, it's your 2 favorite sports from the sounds of it. It's baseball and basketball. You have 30 and 40 for MLB, and then 30, 40, 50 for NBA.
Give me 30 for NBA.
30 NBA.
Yeah.
All right. Who was the Toronto Raptors' first pick in the 2009 NBA draft?
They didn't pick first, did they?
I don't believe so.
I'm going to go with the guy from Italy, and I'm going to butcher his name, Andre Bigliani or something like that.
I don't know who you're talking about, but no, that's not him.
Oh, I'll find his name then.
How much is this worth?
30.
So it'd be 60 for me. Read the question again.
Who was the Toronto Raptors' first pick in the 2009 NBA draft? So their first pick.
Kyle Lowry.
Oh, you're thinking along the right lines. No, it was DeMar DeRozan.
By the way, it was bless you.
I didn't sneeze. I was a god.
Close enough. Andre Bargnani or Bargnani or something.
Bargnani.
He was their first pick, number 1 overall in 2006. So I was not that far off.
That's true. You were close.
All right.
I couldn't remember.
Didn't you just lose a bunch of points there, Justin?
Yeah, I
60.
did.
That's tough, bro. Ooh.
Yikes.
All right. Justin, you're up.
Oh, I am.
Yeah. Right.
Give me NBA 50.
All right. This is a personal favorite question of mine. I had to put it in here. Kyle Korver is frequently mistaken for which famous actor? This is on the link. Blame Justin for the link he sent me, Tom.
What?
Korver?
How is that a basketball question?
It was on the list of approved questions from the host, Tom.
It's Kyle Korver. Ben Affleck? I don't know.
No, not Ben Affleck.
I'm not risking it, and I don't even want to guess.
It's Ashton Kutcher, according to the list of approved questions.
What?
That's
Hey, man.
unbelievable.
All right, whatever. Forget it. That's not even a basketball
Unbelievable.
question.
That's unbelievable.
I
Ryan.
used the source material. I was told that I was here to have fun.
That is unbelievable. That's unbelievable.
I will go with the smallest point question left.
That's going to be 30 MLB.
Beautiful.
All right. Which major league team has the longest active no-hitter drought? Meaning they haven't thrown one.
Okay. The Athletics will be my guess.
Incorrect.
I'm so close.
How much is this worth?
30.
30.
Make up your points from last time.
That's true.
Read the question.
So which major league team has the longest active no-hitter drought, meaning they haven't thrown one in the longest time?
Is it the baseball team?
It is the baseball team.
Okay.
Otherwise known as
The Indians.
Yeah. Just for the record there.
I didn't get 60 back. I only get 30 back because you don't get double the points. You just lose double the points. So I'm still at a decent moment. Do we have any 50s left?
No,
Wait,
it's just
didn't
240s.
Trevor Bauer throw
MLB 40, NBA 40.
Give me MLB 40.
Okay, along the same lines in a way. Which franchise has thrown the most no-hitters?
Ooh.
The Mariners.
No.
They were going to be my second guess for the longest drought no hitter, but
Well, no, I mean, you got to remember the Mariners had
they had
Randy
Felix.
Johnson.
You're fixating on Randy Johnson is what you're doing.
and
Yeah, I mean,
Felix.
it was just really, Randy Johnson just threw a no-hitter every game. So
most no-nos.
Yes.
I'm not going to risk the points because I'm not trying to fall below Justin by a lot of points.
Yeah, that'd be tough.
But just due to the sheer length of time they've been in the league, I would have guessed the Red Sox.
No, it's a good thing you didn't risk it.
Yeah.
Your line of thinking was correct, though. It's
Yankees.
the Dodgers.
Yankees
would have also been a fair guess given the line. Of thinking.
that's what I was going to go with.
Yeah, one of the two.
All right.
So then I got the last question.
Yes, and this
Until
is a
Final
basketball
Jeopardy.
question. No, this is NBA 40. So I guess I'll just ask it. What country is NBA player Jonas Yurebko from?
Jonas Yurebko. Isn't that the tall white dude that was like bounced around the league for a while?
I think so.
Jonas Yurebko. I can't lose points on this guess, right?
No, you can't.
No.
on
All right,
this
I'm going to
one,
guess Slovakia.
no. Incorrect.
Close. No, that's Luka.
He is from Slovenia. Slovenia.
Why did you do that? I was going to steal it.
And that's not the right answer. I couldn't remember if
Oh.
Luka was from Slovakia or Slovenia. That's all.
I think Slovakia.
I think you're right.
I mean, I guess I have to try and steal it. Yurebko. I'm not going to steal it because we still have Final Jeopardy. I'll say Spain.
Oh,
No. Everyone's guessing the right letter. It's Sweden.
Oh, so it's not. Is Sweden one of the Baltic states?
Yeah, it's up there with like Norway and
Yeah.
Denmark.
Any white NBA tall guy that is in the NBA play is from one of the Baltic states, probably.
anyone who had a foreign
Or
name, I was not getting.
Well, no, Justin, you're thinking Eastern Europe. That's like Northern Europe. He's like a Nordic guy.
Oh,
He's a
okay.
Nord.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a
All
Nord.
right. So, how do we want to do Final Jeopardy, Tom?
I don't care.
Okay. Ryan, just whatever. Ask question. I'm betting all my 110 points.
Okay. Tom, what are you going to wager?
He's betting all 110. I'm not going to bet any.
Okay. So basically, it's just whether or not Justin can get it right.
Yeah.
Well, just for the record.
You know what? I'll bet 50 or 40. Excuse me, 40. So that if we both. No, wait. He's betting everything.
Yeah. So I'm not going to tell you what to do, but you'd want to bet the amount that if you both get it right, you'd be at the same at least.
So I should want to bet 110. So that I'll bet 110.
There you go. Okay. I tried to find one that wasn't like stupidly hard, but also it's kind of difficult. I don't know how obvious this is going to be for either of you guys, so apologies if it's too hard or too easy. But here we go. Everyone knows that Hall of Fame great Michael Jordan played his college ball at North Carolina, but playing for the Tar Heels wasn't his first choice. In fact, Justin, he actually rooted for North Carolina State while growing up. Who did Michael Jordan originally want to play for?
You're basically asking who was the coach.
That could be.
Well,
sorry. No, I'm sorry.
So the answer is not North Carolina State?
No, I guess I kind of gave you a free out there as the question was taken from a website, but he did not. His first choice was not North Carolina. What school did he originally want to play for? I'm sorry.
I got you.
Why do you even say anything about North Carolina State then?
I read Justin. I took the questions from the websites given.
I got it.
Okay.
At least my guess. I don't know if it's right, but I sort of remember something. So.
All right.
Do we show?
Go ahead. Tell me what yours was.
I went with Duke.
Incorrect.
I know he sent the letter to Coach K, so that was my guess.
Indiana.
No. UCLA, which I think makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I think.
I don't know. Why would the dude? He's from North Carolina. Why would he want to go out west? That's a bad question.
I went with Duke because I remember Coach K getting letters saying, "I'm sorry, I'm not going to play for you. I'm going to go play for UNC." So I went with Duke. Unfortunate, but I still have 40 points.
Yeah. I don't know how originally was defined in this, but that was the answer that was provided to me.
Tom, go ahead and give your victory speech. You know, who'd you like to thank and everything?
My dog, Ryan, and the sports gods. That's really it.
All right. Well,
my dog is taking a nap.
More.
He gave me time to concentrate. It's great.
Yeah. Tom, you got lucky. So, all right. That's going to do it for us today. There's the dog. Everyone say hi.
Here's the dog.
Everyone say hi. We are actually, me and Tom are probably going to continue to keep doing trivia. Ryan, we might have you come on and face one of us next time, or
destroy you.
So we're gonna kind of take a month to have some fun and do some cool things with our podcast. Might not have 2 shows a week. We're gonna do what we can when we can until football rolls around. But I think maybe we'll get some of our friends to come on. Ryan, you can come on once, play trivia against us. It should be a fun month. Cavs Appreciation Month.
We'll have to do a tag team Jeopardy.
Oh my gosh!
Yes.
Partners.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. We'll believe me, guys. We're gonna come up with some good ideas for this. We thought of this in one night. It wasn't the best thought together, but it should have been fun. I hope everyone enjoyed listening to it. I just want everyone to know that will be Tom's only victory ever over me in anything ever again. I'm going to beat him in everything. When it
I'm
comes
going to make
fantasy,
a trophy. I'm going to get a gold medal.
When it comes to fantasy football, betting, I'm going to be so much better than him at everything. Today was just a rough day. I blame myself.
I blame myself.
I blame you too.
All right, Tom. And Ryan, thank you for joining us today. You're obviously more than welcome.
Good to meet you too.
To come back on. Tom, anything else?
Does Ryan know what we say at the end of all of our shows? Can we get him to it? No. Every time we end off, you got to give a good Sko Dogs, baby.
What is who